lessons learned?
Oh, I have a number of scripts to pick from, but I would say the biggest regret I have during my time as an entrepreneur is I did a lot of research in business and in market and where the market was going in video games, and I felt that I had a very strong early sense that iPhone was going to be something extraordinary. And I really wanted to transition my team onto the iPhone. We had tremendous opportunities for iPhone development because we had been a successful DS developer, and the iPhone, of course, is a touchscreen. So being successful touchscreen developers, people were quite interested in us to work on the iPhone. And my team, who were just incredibly talented guys, had no interest whatsoever on the iPhone, because it's hard to explain this to people who've only been around smartphones, but before smartphones came out, before the iPhone in 2008, building for mobile was considered a much less desirable space to build in. People of less quality talent would build on mobile. Oh, those JavaScripters, that's not real game development. Real game developers build in C++, and real game developers build such and such. So I found this opportunity. I had incredible offers to build really, really high quality games for some of the biggest studios in the world. And I wasn't able to transition my team because of that negative perception of what mobile was. And I feel if I'd been a stronger leader, if I'd been more forceful in my perspectives, if I'd been less collaborative and wanting to problem solve with my, we were co-owners, we were a co-ownership group of 3, I would have been far more successful. A competitive studio of ours in New Zealand is absolutely killing it. They're now 600 people. They've really become one of the best iPhone developers in the world. We were parallel to them at the time. And that's my biggest regret, because I think that I wish I could go back in time and somehow transition those guys in a way that I wasn't able to. And it's the reason I left the studio. And one of my takeaways from that is when you form business partnerships, be really careful about what the decision-making matrix is. I only had 40% of the business. I couldn't drive my vision forward. And the people that I was in business with, who I have tremendous respect for, very talented developers, but they were making their decisions based on being fans. They were Nintendo fans. They wanted to build a Nintendo product. And that's not a business decision. So I missed incredible opportunity for a good business decision because my business partners weren't able to see it. So in all my future businesses, my next business and the one that's going to come after that, I make the decisions, or I'll collaborate with another person who comes from a very strong business perspective.